What's up, folks? So we're back again with another video. In the previous video we talked about figuring out why this belt's squeaking, and I thought it was a pulley, you know, because it wasn't long ago I just put a new belt on, not even 2 months, and then something happened, like some water got on my belt and I noticed that it was really quiet. So I was like, you got to be kidding me. So as it turns out, maybe it is the belt. Either way, we're going to find out, because the car hasn't been started and it squeaks the most on a cold start. So we're going to change this belt, and that will give us the answer. All right, trying to make sure this thing's recording before I start doing this. And yes, it is. Alright, so need a 13 millimeter to break loose the Mousseline pulley. It's kind of aggravating, kind of makes you feel goofy. Your belt squeaking, and the last thing you think it is the belt. But like I said a while ago, I haven't even had this belt on here 2 months, which makes me feel like Goodyear is not a good belt. However, there's another possibility here as to why this belt is going bad, and it's these right here. These vents allowing water in on the belt. Now when the hood's closed, the vents fall right along in this area, but still, driving down the road, moisture can get to that belt. So anyway, maybe I need to get some kind of covering for this. But as you can see with these, they are made into the hood. This is a true fiber hood. Very good hood when it comes to a aftermarket Terminator hood. True Fiber is the only one that makes it exactly like OEM, where it goes straight across the headlights down here. Because on a, say for instance, a Cervini Terminator style hood, it will come down and across like a regular GT hood. As opposed to where the Cobra, the real Cobra hood, it goes straight across to accommodate a bigger bumper. That's why I got this hood. I had a Cervini Terminator style hood on here, and it didn't quite get the look that I was wanting. I wanted it to look just the same in the front. And Cervini, by the way, is a very, very good quality hood. But you know, I just wish they would have made it more like OEM when it comes to fitment right here. Anyway, sold that hood and bought this one. Alright, so it's loose. I'll go ahead and break this belt loose and get it off the car. And what I use is a 3/8 drive breaker bar. Makes it the easiest. You just push down. I know most of you guys know how to change a belt, so that's why I'm not focusing too much on that. But for those of you who have never changed one, it's not hard. If you have a belt wrap pulley, you're gonna have to get it loose because the belt goes through the pulley housing, I guess you would call it. Alright, now I can finish, now that I got the tension off here, I can finish getting this off the car. But, you know, we're about to find out. Drop half the shit. We're about to find out if this solves the problem, and I hope it does. Because I can't stand squeaks or any kind of noise in the engine bay. It drives me crazy. Because whenever I got a noise in the engine bay, you know, I automatically start thinking, okay, what's fixing to go down? How much is it going to cost? Where am I going to be stranded at, and when? Because if it's making a noise, there's a reason why it's making a noise. Always, you can bet on that. It's funny that, you know, after all this debate, this is the last thing I come up with. But the reason that is, I mean, look how new the belt is. It's new, and I mean, it's not new, but it ain't old. I guess it now becomes a spare belt. But if this fix. All right. You know, I was thinking about covering this with like some boom mat. It's like a real rubbery sticky tape that you can just put over this to keep the weather out. And I thought about putting enough over it to where, you know, it only lets a certain amount of air out. I mean, it's winter time anyway. I ain't got no problems with heat. You know, keep less chances of water getting in here, because I'm starting to think maybe that could be part of the cause. I mean, a belt should last a lot longer than that, and I expected being a Goodyear belt. You know, I thought Goodyear was good stuff. Maybe it's not. I have heard that Goodyear belts are squeaky. I have heard that. Right now we're down to the point of releasing some tension. Got to make sure all of them are on. Yeah, that power steering pulley, it's moving. So if this doesn't fix it, that's definitely worth a look. Always, you know, once you get one put on, always, well, shoot, I forgot I got to put the Mousseline tensioner back on. Okay, no big deal. But it does look like I got it on all of them. See, the way you got to do it like this, because that belt goes through this tensioner. This last bolt kind of sucks a little bit. But it's not hard. Just make sure you have it tight before you go to putting the belt on. You don't want to put belt tension on it and then get it tight. Well, that'd be a mistake. $704 Celine. If you're by any chance watching this, dude, you should really, the way you drive that car, I know you're bound to have at least some belt slip. You need to get this thing, dude. Because I think I've heard you mention belt slip before. I mean, this thing, it's under 200 bucks, and boy, is it worth it. All right. That almost seemed like it was too easy. Do we got a belt off of the pulley somewhere? And it looks like I've got it routed right. The best I can tell. Oh, right here it ain't. It's not quite on all the way. Now we are. But yeah, you really should get it. I mean, because it gives you a lot of wrap. And I need to double check to make sure we're on all the pulleys, because if we're not, it will shred. It'll mess up that belt. I've had it happen before. Because these things down here, I don't know, there's something under this power steering, and I was caught on it one time, and it tore like 2 ribs clean off the belt. So you want to make sure your belt ain't touching nothing, that's for sure. And best I can tell, we're on. It's an Edelbrock water pump. I don't know if y'all can see it through there, but it is. That's an Edelbrock. Okay, so it would appear that fixed it. The car is warmed up to 130 degrees, never made a sound. That's good news. I'll take that. The bad thing is, this is the second belt I've bought in less than 2 months. And like I said earlier, I have heard that the Goodyear belts squeak, and I can confirm that as a fact. Now, the only thing that makes me second guess anything is the fact that power steering pump pulley down there had just a little bit of play in it, but I don't know. Time will tell. If it does, then I'll address it. The drive belt's important. Without it, you got nothing. But anyway, I will probably take it for a ride, and you know, just to make sure all is well. So let's do that. All right, live action, let's get it. I don't know why it makes that, Pioneer makes that pop sound like that. Tell you what, it feels good to fire this thing up and not hear a bunch of squeaking, that's for sure. Oh yeah. It isn't making a sound. Feels pretty good, actually. I mean, this boost weather is awesome. The intake temperatures are 100, and the car, which I got a 160 degree thermostat in it, so that's about the temperature the engine is right about now. So it's good. Because in warm weather, my intake temperatures are a little warmer than that. It's like around 120, 125. Today is not that it's not that cold out today. I mean, it's a little chilly. It's like 50 degrees. So when it's colder outside, my intake temps are like in the 90s. Right now it's 104. hard to do something with all this traffic. Shout out to Jesus Christ for the support, you know. Staying tuned in to my channel, that means a lot to me. Wish more people would do it. Hopefully this channel will grow. Just keep putting up videos. Like in the past several months, it really has started growing, because I used to not have but about 50 subscribers, and now the last time I looked I've got over 180, so that's good for, you know, just a few months time, I guess. But what I need is, in order for YouTube to start sending me a check, I need to at least get to 1,000 and get, like, I don't know how many watch hours. I gotta have a certain amount of watch hours. I think it's somewhere like around 3,000 or 4,000 watch hours, and you gotta have 1,000 subs. So, you know, if you're watching this and you're not a subscriber, I mean, hit that subscribe button. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything, that's for sure. It only takes a second. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, because, you know, it don't take nothing to do it. But for me to make these videos, it takes effort. You know, I got to have the equipment to make the videos, the camera. I have, like, actually a couple cameras, and it, you know, time out of your day, it takes that, and, you know, it takes, you know, thought, you know, thinking about what you want to make a video about. And I thought about, you know, making videos other than just about this car. You know, my wife, she has a beautiful horse. You know, we board him at a barn close by the house. I could put some videos up about him. She's over there every day, and I'll either do that or make that a separate channel for her. But anyway, y'all help me get up to at least 1,000 subscribers so I can start, you know, reaping the benefits of doing this. Man, that sun's bright. I gotta wash that windshield, put some Windex on it. Let's see, what road is this? Let's turn down it. Yeah, for a 2-valve, it gets a little live. I promise it does. The video don't do it justice for being in person. But anyway, that's about all I've got for today. I'm gonna turn this thing around and head back towards the house. But there will be another video coming. Y'all just got to tell me what you want to see, and I'll do it. I know my brother Chip, he wants to see a burnout, and I'm gonna do that for him here, like, really soon, because he pipes in and says it just about every video. You gotta love that sound of that supercharger. It never gets old. Never. And I gotta give an extra special thanks to my wife for, you know, putting up with me and the things I want to do to this car. You know, without her, none of this probably would have happened. She is something special. I better go home before somebody calls the cops on me. Because around here, they will do it. I'm playing too close to home, because these people around here, they know and see this car regularly. Don't you do it, motherfucker. But I hope y'all enjoy this little ride. I think the belt is fixed, or I take that back. I think the squeak is fixed. We'll give it a few days and see if it resurfaces. I don't think it's going to. And by the way, back there, I wasn't really giving it everything it had, because if I do, it'll do a lot of spinning. But if I had a set of radials on here, oh yeah, it'll really hook and get moving. But again, if you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, please, because you know, anybody that takes the time to make the videos, they deserve that like button. Because it only takes a second, as opposed to the time it takes to put these videos together. And even though I've made it this far into the video, it takes time to, you know, upload it, because I gotta transfer it from the camera to my device, and you know, then I gotta start editing, you know, to put the different clips together, and then, you know, upload it to YouTube. All this stuff takes time. Hit the like button. Subscribe, hit the bell. You know, I appreciate it big time. Y'all help get me to 1,000, and you know, the more I get out of this, the more I can do. You know, if I can start getting some money out of this, I can really start to do some stuff. You know, I'm a full-time, I'm running a truck 60 hours a week or more to support my family. You know, and I'm willing to, you got to work your way up. You got to earn it. So that's what I'm trying to do. So let's do it. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next video. It'll probably be a burnout, you know, a burnout, maybe some spirited driving, hard pulls. Y'all just tell me what you want to see. Matter of fact, if Brentwood is still doing some cars and coffee, that may be something we'll do again real soon. I went a couple months ago and I haven't been since. Get out of the way. Alright y'all, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. As soon as I see the comment, I will respond.